Economic Update with Tatiana Bailey.
Many times over the past 5 years, uncertainty over the economic and financial conditions has elevated.
Dr. Tatiana Bailey joins us with a breakdown on two economic indicators and how current tariff rates have impacted inflation.
Most economic indicators are backward-looking or retrospective. This includes GDP, unemployment, etc. For this reason, I pay very close attention to leading indicators, which are prospective or forward-looking. This is especially meaningful right now with the high level of uncertainty in the broader economy. Two key leading indicators were released this past week. One is the Conference Board's LEI, or Leading Economic Indicator, which has been declining since 2021, but the rate of decline has accelerated since January. It's down 21% since 2021. The LEI includes components like unemployment claims, new manufacturing orders, building permits, etc. All components either decreased or stayed flat, with consumer expectations falling the most. That brings me to the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report, which has also trended down since 2021. This is notable because economic growth remained above trend until Q1 of this year, when GDP contracted by 0.3%, as I discussed in an early May segment. Like the LEI, consumer sentiment has dropped more sharply in recent months and is now 30% lower than in January. The preliminary May report showed a 7% drop among Republicans. The overall decline stems from weakened incomes largely tied to tariffs, which were cited by nearly 75% of respondents. It is precisely tariffs that have year-ahead inflation expectations at 7.3%. Can you imagine if prices are 7% higher in a year? Both Democrats and Republicans expect high inflation, but longer-term expectations rose the most among Republicans. Survey responses included the period of full and paused China tariffs, so we may see a slight uptick in the final index with more late May responses. As I mentioned last week, current tariff rates are about 15%, even with pauses on China and other major trade partners. That's a stark change from the 3 to 5% range we had from 1950 until recently. Consumers understand this, likely because they have felt higher prices since 2021, which is precisely when price increases took off. All in, I can't remember the last time uncertainty was this high or consumers were this gloomy, other than the pandemic. But then consumers bounced back quickly, and this time pessimism seems more entrenched. This is probably because consumers every day are reminded of higher prices, and that seems to be trumping all other economic indicators.